water that's sourced in one spot of the city may not really ever totally make it to the other side of the city and vice versa.
Yeah, for sure.
And those different sources have different characteristics.
They do. The water's always a blend of multiple sources. So depending on where you're at in the city, that will affect your hardness. So if you ever are wondering what you should set your water softener at, you can give me a call. Just call the Herriman City phone number, ask for Will, or just say you have a question about hardness. Always happy to help because it is specific to different areas in the city. Some areas might basically always get Jordan Valley year round, and some areas might never get Jordan Valley. Mm-hmm. And so that's why when people ask, my first question is always, where do you live? Because we have numerous connections to Jordan Valley, whether north and south through the city. We have several spots where we're connected to them. And also their Bingham Canyon treatment plant provides water for the north side of town.
Which is where I live, so I have great water.
Yep.
Because it goes through a little bit more than even our local sources have to.
It goes through a giant RO filter, like a life straw, basically. Picture basically a warehouse full of life straws about this big around, and there's several hundred of them that are probably 50 feet long each. There's a couple different spots where Jordan Valley treats like that because it can take everything out of the water to the point where they have to blend it with unfiltered water from other sources so that it's not too acidic or corrosive.
Yeah. So there are standards set by the EPA and the State Division of Drinking Water that mandate a certain level of water quality before it ever reaches your tap. And water from different places has to be dealt with differently depending on what's in it and where it's been. We have some underground sources that don't have the same exposure to surface life, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Yeah. So that maybe doesn't have to go through quite as strenuous a process. And we sample and test everything all the time to make sure that we're well within regulations